I'm going to show you my easy roast potatoes that are no fail and perfect every time. So to start with, I bought some organic potatoes and they were on special, so I am pretty happy about that. And I am just going to wash a couple because they're old school potatoes that still have dirt on them. So I'm going to wash them and then show you how I get them ready. I don't buy organic potatoes all the time just because of the expense, but when they're on special I grab them, and look, they're like normal size potatoes. They just remind me of potatoes from when we were kids. So I'm just going to take my potato, I'm just going to chop it in half, and then I reckon in half again. That's a big enough piece. When you're using the larger potatoes, the shop, like the normal ones you get from the shop, you may have to cut them down again, otherwise they just take too long to cook. I'm thinking I'll do one more. It's only Blair and I for dinner tonight, but leftover potatoes tomorrow will be so nice. See, this one is quite big, so I'm just going to cut that in half again. That one's not too bad. I cut it a bit uneven. Alright, now I'm going to boil the kettle and boil the water. So basically I'm just going to boil these first until they're tender to touch with a fork. And then I'll toss them in a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, and then they'll go in the air fryer. This is the hot water for our place. We don't have hot water, we've just got cold in our kitchen, so we boil the jug whenever we need it. Hey, the water is done. Might actually put my potatoes in first. I've only got a small pot because the pot I would usually use, I'm actually using as a tripod to put this video on. So I'm just going to chuck these in here and hopefully they fit. It will be good enough. And then I'm just going to top that up with water. It's not really big enough. Light the stove. And wiggle these in so that they're all in the water. There, done. So they're all jammed in there like that. I would prefer them in a bigger pot, but like I said, that is my tripod at the moment and that's the pot I'd usually use. So this is it for today. And there's my little cat. She's hot. It's hot today. I found a bigger pot. I forgot I have this big camp oven. And I am going to use that instead. That will be much better than that teeny little one. So I'll put some more boiling water in it. And that should work a treat. There we go, that's a bit better. They'll have a bit more room now. Once they're soft to touch with a fork, I will take them out and drain them. I'll let them steam a little bit and then toss them in the olive oil and we'll chuck them in the fryer. So the potatoes are nice and soft, so you can see the fork compress into them and just easily falls out. Ooh. I'm watching what I'm doing, not watching the camera. There we go. So now I'm going to drain them. Watch out. Watch out, boys. That pot is so heavy. All right. Now I'm just putting them back into the pot so that they steam. Bring them over. So there they are. Go away, fly. So many flies this afternoon, it's humid. So Yeah, I'm just gonna put them in there and I'm gonna let them sit and they're gonna steam. Okay, my potatoes are in the bowl. You can see, oh, they're still hot to touch, but they're dry. They're not like glistening with water. I'm gonna put a little swig of olive oil on them. And now I do this in a bowl, or if my pan wasn't so heavy, because I'm using that cast iron pot, I would give them a toss in the pot. That's what I do in town. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. And now you could put garlic powder or onion powder on them, and I think I might put a little bit of onion powder. Oh, my onion powder's gone hard because there's so much moisture in there at the moment. All right, and you just give them a little toss like that, and just make sure they're coated. You'll notice that they, oh, I can get that right. You can see they start to look a bit fluffy, and that's good. That'll make nice little crispy bits on the edges of your potatoes. Right, so next step is just to add them into the tray. And because I left the skins on these, I'm just gonna put skin side down. Skin side down will help if it sticks a little bit. You'll be able to get them off without losing like a big chunk of your nice fluffy potato. I did overcook my potatoes a little bit because I was up the shed talking to Dean, who's going to town. All right, so hang on, I'm gonna pick this up. You can see all my potatoes are in there, skin side down. And now they're just gonna go into the fry. I'll leave that for about 10-15 minutes. I'll come back and check them, see how crunchy they are, and give them a little bit of a toss, probably at about 5 minutes, and just check on them. Yum. All right, oh, they look good. So I am going to tip them straight into this bowl. And that are beautiful, crispy roast potatoes, done so easy, right on time.